The story of the bike is not just about two wheels and a frame, it is about freedom, innovation, and a cultural shift that has touched almost every corner of the globe. When we think of a bike, we think of that first ride as a child, balancing carefully while the wind brushed against our face, or the excitement of exploring a new street, a new town, or even an entire country powered by nothing but human energy and a well-engineered machine. The bike is a universal symbol of movement, simplicity, and independence. It connects people across ages and backgrounds, from a small child riding for the first time to a professional cyclist competing at the highest level, from a worker commuting through traffic to an adventurer traveling across continents with nothing but a backpack and determination. The origins of the bike can be traced back to the early 19th century, when the first designs began to appear. They were not the sleek, lightweight machines we know today, but rather wooden contraptions without pedals, powered by the rider pushing along the ground. Known as the Draisine, or the running machine, it set the foundation for what would later become one of the most important inventions in transportation history. With each decade, engineers, inventors, and dreamers refined the idea, adding pedals, chains, gears, and eventually pneumatic tires. What started as a novelty became a revolution. By the late 1800s, bicycles had become not only a popular form of personal transport but also a symbol of freedom and progress, especially for groups like women who used bicycles as a tool for independence in societies where mobility was restricted. The bike's evolution was remarkable. Steel frames became lighter yet stronger, gears allowed riders to tackle steep hills and long distances, and brakes became more efficient. The design grew from clunky and awkward to elegant and aerodynamic. Soon, bicycles were not just for transportation, they became a sport, a lifestyle, and even a statement of identity. Races like the Tour de France, first organized in 1903, turned cycling into a spectacle watched by millions. Riders climbed mountains, sped down valleys, and pushed the limits of human endurance, showcasing what was possible with strength, determination, and a well-built bike. But the bike is not only about racing and competition. For many, it is about daily life. Around the world, bicycles serve as an affordable and eco-friendly mode of transport. In crowded cities where traffic congestion can steal hours of time every day, a bike offers a quick, efficient, and liberating alternative. It requires no fuel, produces no pollution, and promotes health in a way no other vehicle does. Pedaling through busy streets, weaving past cars, and enjoying the fresh air turns commuting from a stressful task into an enjoyable part of the day. The cultural impact of bikes cannot be overstated. They became symbols of rebellion and youth during the mid-20th century, with motorbikes creating subcultures and pedal bikes inspiring generations of kids to explore their neighborhoods. Films, advertisements, and stories often portrayed bikes as keys to adventure. Think about the countless childhood memories that begin with the phrase, "I got on my bike and rode." For many, the bike was the first taste of independence, the first step toward freedom. Technology has continued to transform bicycles. From carbon fiber frames that weigh just a few kilograms to electric bikes that provide assistance on long journeys, the bike has never stopped evolving. Mountain bikes with shock absorbers allow riders to conquer rocky trails, while aerodynamic road bikes slice through the wind with precision. Foldable bikes make city commuting convenient, and cargo bikes allow families and businesses to carry loads without ever needing a car. Each innovation expands the bike's role in modern life. One of the most fascinating aspects of the bicycle is how it connects people with the environment. Unlike cars or buses, bikes immerse the rider in their surroundings. You hear the birds, smell the air, and feel the texture of the road beneath you. Riding a bike allows you to experience the world at a human pace, not too fast to blur everything away, and not too slow to keep you from exploring far. It's the perfect balance between motion and presence. For travelers and adventurers, bikes represent the ability to journey thousands of miles across countries and continents, powered only by the strength of their own legs and the spirit of exploration. The bike has also become central to sustainability and the fight against climate change. In many cities, bike sharing programs are reducing car dependency, lowering emissions, and creating healthier communities. Urban planners are now redesigning cities with bike lanes, dedicated routes, and safe infrastructure, recognizing that bicycles are not just recreational tools but essential parts of a green future. Countries like the Netherlands and Denmark have shown how cycling can become a way of life, with entire populations embracing bikes as their primary mode of transport. These examples inspire the world to imagine cities where air is cleaner, roads are safer, and life is healthier, all thanks to bicycles. Beyond commuting, sports, and culture, bikes carry deep emotional value. They are passed down from generation to generation, remembered in childhood photographs, and often become lifelong companions. The scratches on the frame, the worn out tires, the sound of the chain, all of these carry memories of journeys taken and adventures shared. To own a bike is to own a story, one that grows every time you ride. For some, biking is about competition, about speed, about breaking records. For others, it's about peace of mind, about slowing down in a fast-paced world and finding joy in simple motion. For children, it's the thrill of learning balance, and for adults, it's the reminder that sometimes the simplest things bring the greatest happiness. The universal appeal of the bike lies in its ability to adapt to so many purposes, yet remain so elegantly simple. 2 wheels, a frame, pedals, and the endless possibilities of the road ahead. The bike is also a teacher of discipline and resilience. Long rides test endurance, steep climbs challenge determination, and descents reward courage. Cyclists often speak of the meditative state that comes with pedaling for hours, where thoughts clear, problems shrink, and only the rhythm of breath and movement remains. It is exercise, therapy, and adventure all in one. Looking toward the future, the bike will continue to play a vital role in human society. As technology advances, we may see smarter bikes with integrated navigation, safety features, and sustainable materials. Cities will likely expand their cycling infrastructure, encouraging more people to trade 4 wheels for 2. And as people worldwide rediscover the value of simplicity, the bike will remain timeless, bridging past and future, tradition and innovation. From its humble wooden beginnings to today's high-tech designs, the journey of the bicycle is a testament to human creativity and the constant search for better ways to move. It represents freedom, resilience, and joy. It is more than a machine, it is a symbol of what it means to move forward, not only on roads and trails, but also in life. And so, every time someone takes a bike ride, whether it's through city streets, mountain trails, or open countryside, they are part of a legacy that has shaped culture, history, and human experience. The bike is not just transportation, it is inspiration, and it will continue